Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Michael Malloy Show. How are you all doing? Did you get all that? I hope so. At any rate, I am here. All right, we did that. Got one more thing to do before we start. Pamela Morrison, you're number one. Gotta click the invite button. There we go. I think I'm set. Took me a bit. John Wright, hello everyone. Hello, John Wright, you're number two. And hello. Hit that like button, John Wright. Pamela Morrison, hit that like button. Did I say Pamela Anderson? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Oh. Did. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you for hitting the like button. I see it there. It's good to go. I started early today because I started late yesterday. But finally I made it. So there you go. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well with all of you. El Sancho, YouTube copyrighted the Beatles song. I peeled it as entertainment and said, don't you know MM is? I know I had to blank out the song. It's okay. El Sancho, want to come on panel? Ancient drummer, hello. I know my video is blurry. I can't help it. John Hill. Ray Hernandez donated $2.99. And Mr. Turtle donated $5. Happiest birthday to you. Tried to wish you a birthday yesterday, but it was crazy. Happy birthday, old man, neighbor. Thank you. Thank you, Ray Henderson, for the $2.99 donation. He gave me a thumbs up there with the icon. And thank you, Mr. Turtle, for the $5 donation. Dude, you just made it $8 in a minute. Isn't that something? Is that YouTube taking 30% off? High priced hookah. Laugh out loud. That's good. I mean, that's good. Thank you for the donations. YouTube takes 30% out of that $8 donation. Mr. Turtle, well, boy, that better not be true about you. Is it? What? Oh, about the hookah? No, that's not true. Never been to a hookah. Amanda Cruz, hello. How are you? I'm doing good. I went early tonight because I went late last night. Hey, the video straightened up. What's up with that? El Santo, Turtle, only hookahs make $8 in a minute. Look what you started, Sancho. You guys are funny. Appreciate the donations, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's much appreciated. All right. What else is shaking? Anything? I saw Ice Cold Audit going live a few times earlier today. He did a great job. So there you go. Yes, my birthday was yesterday. I almost was going to title it My Birthday Aftermath. Hello, Alicia Joyce. Would you like to come on panel? Happy birthday for yesterday. Thank you, Alicia Joyce. I'm 68 years old now. So that's getting up there. Who died today? Some kind of guy died. A couple of people died. Booyah! Season finale voice line recording day. Hello, AJ. How are you? Oh crap! My opponent is here wanting to alert a rumble. I don't know who that is. Let's get ready to... No, we're not doing that. Yeesh, you guys. Ricky G, did you get your lobster mic? Yes, I sure did. It was very good. West Haven, always and forever. Hello. How are you? I'm doing good. I started early because yesterday I started late. Alicia's my opponent. Oh, okay. I see. I don't do wrestling. Sorry, guys. I didn't get to Yale. You didn't? And here all I thought was Yale was like right next to Harvard, and it's not. Harvard Yard. Get in my car to Harvard Yard. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. JFK, great man. It's a shame someone had to assassinate him while in office. What else? Which two died? I can't remember who died today. Some people, a couple of people died or something. One was 99 years old and died today. That sucks. You'd make your 100th birthday. Didn't that happen to Bob Hope? Wasn't he like 99 when he died or something like that? Or was he 100? I don't know. I hope I'm still around for a long time to come. It was good to see you. Thank you, West Haven. It's good to see you too. Just found out that the series Shameless is streaming on Netflix. What season? Are they streaming 10? Season 10? That's the last they left off with. That's my favorite show on cable TV. Well, it comes on Showtime. Drink from the fountain of youth in Thousand Palms, Thousand Oaks, California, Thousand Palms, California. Booyah! Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Am I missing Adam 12, Mom? Crap. I hate missing Adam 12. They're streaming all the seasons, 1 to the current. What's the current season? 10? I've already seen every frickin' season. It's my favorite show on cable TV. So if they're doing 10 now, that'd be awesome. I could redo 10. Yeah. Oh, and Top Gun Maverick will be shown in December. But our movie theater is still closed. I still get credit for that while they're closed. It's all right. They opened up too soon, man. Hugh Downs, thank you. Yes, rest in peace, Hugh Downs. He was 99, right? AJ, theaters and sporting events would be mass infection sites. Exactly. AJ, exactly. Yes, rest in peace, Hugh Downs. He died. I thought he already died a long time ago. That's a shame. He's a good guy, Hugh Downs. Who was the other guy? There was one other guy that died. I don't know who it was. What else? Who else died? Anyone know? It's another guy. It wasn't female. It's another guy that died today. Besides Hugh Downs. I don't know. Let me see something. Let's see. It's not telling me. Crap. Not getting the right results. Let me go check on Google on the in master bedroom here. I'll be back. Hey, Mamacitas. 2 entertainers died today.
What?
Hugh Downs died today.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, who's the other man that died? So ask me.
I don't know, honey.
Hey, Google, what 2 entertainers died today?
Oh, Carl Mike, right?
Was that today?
No, it's yesterday.
Oh.
Or maybe it was 2:23. I don't like what you yelled at.
Oh, I don't care if I yell at her. Bye. Well, my wife said that Carl Reiner died a day or two ago, 3 days ago, whatever. He's gone. So that's all I got for who died. Ricky G says Herman Cain has the virus. That's not good. I don't have my phone. It's charging right now. Plus, it's off. I don't want people calling. Gregory Jones, I saw the donations. I'm not very good at this technical crap. I drive you here, there, and everywhere. I don't understand that statement. I'm not going to comment on every comment in the live chat. Just so you know. It loses my concentration when I get everyone. Cody No Name, one of the hottest jokes on YouTube in New England. I see. Had to share. Oh, okay. Fine. That's cool. Savannah Madrid from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Correct? Savannah Madrid, yesterday was my birthday. I'm 68. Wonder how old Larry King is. It's 85 degrees, and I'm dressed like PDCP right now. This is very hot. Yikes. Savannah Madrid, would you like to come on panel? Yes, sir. Well, happy late birthday. Thank you. Savannah Madrid, would you like to come on panel? Yes or no? If you say no, you won't offend me. Larry King is not 142 years old. I bet you he wishes he was. He owes Joe Orga $800. Wow. Speaking of bucks, I gotta check my bank account. It hasn't changed yet. Might have to find out tomorrow. Sorry, Michael, stop. Can't help it. No, not today. Thank you, though. You're welcome. His real age is 86. Who's Ricky G? Who's 86? That's not me. Oh, Larry King's 86. Wow. I drew a blank. Sorry, guys. Jeez. 86 years old? Wow. He looks like 96, if you want to be honest. I hope I get up to 86. He's pretty sharp as a cat, he's pretty sharp as a tack at 86. My mother died at 102. Conspiracy Against Transparency. Hello. What's up, y'all? Hello, sir. Would you like to come on panel? Conspiracy Against Transparency. I feel like Larry King at 86. I started early today, so it'll be before 7 o'clock that I end, unless something happens. Send me a link. I'll grab my headphones. All right. I'm going to make sure I copied the link. I did it before, but I'll do it again just to make sure. I will. Thank you. I'm glad you're coming on. I need someone up there. And I want to get this in. I got you. And I got the link. It's the newest link. Let's see what we did. Checking something. Rats. All right. I don't need that. And I don't need that. Okay. There we go. All right. I think we're squared away now. Oh, I understand. I got a notification. Actually, was it yesterday, 2 days ago? Well, I knew since Monday, actually Sunday night, that YouTube panelists can panel up to 10 people. That's if you have the paid versions. I think if you don't have the paid version, it's still 6 people. I'm not sure though. I stand corrected if someone can correct me. Just waiting for a conspiracy against transparency. Come on. I check something now again. See if probably won't post till tomorrow. I hear it. He showed up on a check something before he shows up. Okay. It's the same. All right, let's get conspiracy against transparency on. He's outside. Hello, conspiracy against transparency.
What's up, Mike?
Not much. How's it going with you?
It's going good. I found out today that I start back to work on Monday, so I'm pretty happy.
Oh, that's good. It's sunshiny there in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Is
It's
it
supposed to be up close to 100 by Sunday.
And there's no church for me. Just found out. Church has been suspended because of the coronavirus. Savannah Madrid says congrats. Thank you.
Wow, bring it over here, Cricket.
What a beautiful day that you got there.
Yeah, it's nice. It was stormy and down in the 40s the other day.
Uh,
So it was a nice little cool down. We got a couple days of rain. And now
oh, wow.
we'll be back up to almost 100 by Sunday. I think the forecast for Sunday was 97.
Wow. What's going on in Salt Lake City, Utah, your time? Was that regular 7-Up?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't drink caffeine. I quit drinking caffeine about 4 months ago. and I had a cardiologist appointment. I think it was on Wednesday, and he told me, well, first thing I want you to do is quit caffeine. And I said, well, I already did.
Wow.
Next thing he wants me to quit smoking, but that's easier said than done. But I have COPD, so I really should quit smoking.
Hello, Grateful Gal. And she says hello to you, Kat.
Hey, Sarah.
How you doing?
Oh, that's Grateful Gal. Hi, Grateful Gal. That's
Is that Sarah?
No.
No H. Savannah Madrid, are you still here? Gregory Jones, now you tell me you're not going to fix the car, and I saw the donations to fix the car. Come on, dude. Fixing what car? I'm not fixing a car.
I got to fix my car. I went out and tried to start it. I should have.
Talking to you?
He ain't talking to me.
Yeah, I thought he was talking to some. I don't know. I thought he was talking to me. I'm not fixing any car.
I need a new battery. Mine's about 5 years old, and the car's been sitting because I haven't worked for the last few months. So.
Oh wow.
But my wife, she'll be working from home. They pushed her back. She'll be working from home all the way until at least September. So I don't have to worry about fixing my car. I'll just take her car to work.
There you go.
But she's kind of in a position where she could work home from full time if she wanted to. So that might be something that they'll implement in the future.
Yep. Get your ducks in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gregory Jones, No Name's car. Josh has half ownership of it, and No Name deserves more money than Josh on that audit. And I'm thinking of starting a GoFundMe for him and the car. There you go. Jelly Duck 100. Michael, I think you need cookies. How's it going anyway?
Jelly Duck, I haven't seen him in a minute. He was he does some really good mixing with synthesizers and stuff.
He does?
Yeah, he's got some really cool techno type music on his channel that he's created himself.
I didn't know that of him.
Yeah. Yeah, Jelly is talented.
Wow.
He's got quite a few music mixes on his channel. And he goes live every now and again. If I remember correctly, he's in I don't remember where he's at.
Huh.
You'd have to tell us. I've heard him say where he was at before. I want to say India, maybe. I don't know.
He's in Kuwait,
Kuwait, that's right. Yeah, Kuwait, that's right.
Unless he moved.
That's right. Yeah, he's a talented musician. He makes some good music.
Yeah, he's still in Kuwait.
If you're into that type of music, like
he needs to come to America, man, where it's a lot freer than Kuwait. They have to worry about Iraq. They're the ones that try to take over Kuwait. And we stopped Iraq from doing that. And he's happy for the USA for doing that. Yeah. Jelly Duck, come to USA. Let's get No Name's car fixed.
I don't know if you'd want to come to America in the situation we're in right now. It's so unpredictable.
Yeah. Exactly.
Who's No Name? Is he an auditor or something?
I don't know who he is. Who is No Name? I don't know who he is. He said that Josh owes him money. Happy 4th of July, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, I think they canceled everything here.
Yeah, they canceled all its stuff in California and Oregon, and I believe Washington.
I'm curious because, every year the big thing here is, the 24th of July and the Stadium of Fire. Or is that on the 4th of July? Anyway, I'm curious what's going to happen on the 24th of July because they're not going to be able to have the Pioneer Parade, all of that
No
stuff.
Pioneer Day on July 24th.
I'm sure they'll still celebrate Pioneer Day, but you know what I mean?
Maybe they'll run their wagons.
Because every year they'd have the big parade that goes down through the city. So, and they have the fireworks shows. I think I wanted to think that the Stadium of Fire is, I don't remember if they do that on the 4th of July or the 24th of July. Because here in Utah, the 24th of July is way bigger than the 4th of July.
Do they do fireworks on Pioneer Day?
Oh, yeah. Us hooligans, we call it Pie and Beer Day.
Oh, yeah.
It's it'll be one of the biggest selling alcohol weekends, too. They'll
They probably won't be selling much on Pioneer or Pie and Beer Day. But all the churches are closed, man, worldwide for the Mormons, which is good for me because I don't go to church. So I'm fine with that. At least I'm not sinning since they've closed it down. Grateful Gal, I have no idea what No Name and Josh are doing. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, I've kind of limited myself lately because there's been so much drama in the 1A community. I've kind of been limiting myself only watching, the people I support. I used to just watch all of them, every channel I could. Now it's just become such a shit show. I just limit myself to what I'm watching. I tend to spend more of my time practicing music, learning music, doing music panels and bushcrafting panels lately.
Yeah.
And trying to get out of the city every weekend, which sometimes can be a challenge.
Oh, that's right. Sunflower Sky left for a week.
Did she go on vacation?
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if she went
down. She won't be around for a whole week.
I wonder if she went down to the national parks. I know she went to Lagoon.
Well, she went to do what do they call that? With the three, what do they call them damn things? The motorized whatever vehicle. What, three-wheeler?
Like she went
quad.
ATV and
a quad.
She went ATV and she probably went down to the sand dunes because that's the popular spot in southern Utah. Well, it's like central Utah.
Is it free to go down there and do it?
I think it's a national park, so I think you just have to pay a park entrance fee.
Oh, I'll have to ask her when she gets back.
Yeah, but I don't.
She's paying the Mormons is what she's doing. Moolah to the Mormons. I talked to my brother yesterday. He's in St. George, Utah right now.
Oh, God, it's been horrible down there. They're talking like it's supposed to. They're forecasting like 105 on Sunday down there.
I'm not going to St. George.
St. George is nice like in
wintertime.
Yeah. I mean, it can still get cold down there. But, when we got 18 inches of snow and we're in the 30s up here, it's usually in the 50s down there.
Yeah. I couldn't. It's too hot in St. George in the summer. I've been there.
Yeah, it's definitely. I lived there for a year.
Uh,
I worked at a casino in Mesquite, Nevada, so I would commute from St. George into Mesquite every day.
uh,
But I lived in Mesquite for a couple of years, and the hottest it got down there while I was there was like 117. And that was in the mid 90s. Last time I was down there.
uh,
But you kind of get used to it. You you leave your air conditioned apartment, go to your air conditioned car, drive to your air conditioned job. Just something you get used to.
yeah. Uh, I'm not moving to Utah. My wife hates Utah. She's not gonna live there.
It's got its good points.
Too many Mormons, man.
Yeah, the demographics slowly changing, but
Yeah, they're getting a lot of non-Mormons too.
and the Mormons here are different than Mormons in other states. You can meet Mormons in other states, and they're a little bit more lax. They're not so, they're pushy with the religion. Where like Mormons here in Utah, I believe, are this is my opinion, are way more pushy and more judgmental
Yep,
because this is the promised land. You know what I mean?
exactly. Gregory Jones is saying conspiracy. I feel would mop no name in any audit or physical challenge and just in life. Mop is in reference to mop the floor, aka win. I don't know what you.
Yeah, I
What
don't
do we?
even know who No Name is. So
I don't know who No Name is either. Probably just as well, and just as well not know not and Josh that feud. They're feuding. I don't really want to know.
I could care less, to be honest with you.
I want to stay away from that.
People
Except I
might
haven't been with other people, but I'm gonna start.
people might judge Josh for who he is or what he's done or whatever. But I tell you what, anytime I've ever seen him go live, he's always had 400 or 500 people in this chat every single time. So there's a reason why he has so many people in this chat.
Right.
But with fame, comes, you get the opposite effect of that too. Anytime you become famous, especially nowadays, internet famous, you're going to have trolls that come along with that.
Yep.
Even my Australian friends doing music channels, they get trolled on all the time, and they're not even in a movement. We're just there to practice music.
Gregory Jones is saying it's just No Name feuding. He wants his way back, so we let him know who No Name really is. And damn, the Batman signal just went in the air, monitoring Josh, and the Batman signal goes up in the sky. Josh hasn't been in here. Neither is No Name.
So it's No Name, an East Coast auditor, I assume that was hanging out with Josh. I would guess.
I guess.
I
I don't know
followed
nothing about
I follow Josh, and I've seen a few of his audits and a few of his lives. I think he does a pretty good job. He can really give it to the cops. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody has different styles, and you find a lot of the popular cop watchers are the aggressive ones. It's because people want to see that. People want to see him get in the cop's face and tell him to fuck off and run from the cops and get tackled and go to jail. That's what people want to see.
Yep. Exactly.
And it's always been my opinion, if you're going to be cop watching or auditing, you got to prepare yourself to go to jail. It's going to happen. Eventually, your card's going to be pulled, whether it be legal or not. The cops don't care, and they've proved that. You got to be prepared. You can't expect to go out and audit and then go to jail and then have, go on your channel and be like, hey, everybody, I'm in jail. I need help. Because we see that a lot.
Yep.
You gotta, realize what the risk is before you take it.
Yep.
And that's just my opinion. I mean, people can go do what they want. If they can go to jail and come on YouTube and or their followers or whatever bail them out, then good for them. But one of these days, somebody's going to go to jail and they're not going to have the subs to bail them out, and they're going to sit there. And they just got to be prepared for that.
Wow. Gregory Jones said Chuck Bronson is one of the best auditors out there. Gregory Jones says, I give credit where credit is due. I see.
Yeah, when it comes to cop watchers, my favorite cop watchers would be Tulare County Cop Watch.
He's good.
Chuck Bronson. Bow. Them are probably my three top. Them guys are like strictly cop watchers. They don't really necessarily do audits.
You like Tom Zebra? He's a cop watcher.
Yeah, Tom Zebra is an OG. I don't count OGs like Tom Zebra. Ricky Monday's an OG. He's been around for years.
Right.
That's like News Now Houston. He's been around for years. Them are like the guys that were doing this in 2015 and 2016 before, we even knew what 1A audits were.
Right. Grateful Gal says Wrights Crispy.
Wrights Crispy is a good auditor. I watch them guys, the whole Bolt Action News Group. Wrights Crispy, Rogue Nation, News Now South Florida, GA, the Gladiator auditor. Them guys are all good. That whole group is good. And I notice around the country there are groups like that are really good. Like you have that group. You have a Texas group that are really good. The California group kind of broke up, but you do have, SGV, West Coast Digital, Downey, Casey Camera Boy,
Ice Cold
Audits. Yeah, they all kind of run in a group together. So I would consider them like the West Coast group. And I like all of them guys.
Southern California group.
And I know people give them guys a lot of grief because of their audits, because they don't audit government buildings. They just do, regular businesses on the street. They got to realize that even regular businesses on the street need education too. They can't just come out and bully people in the street.
Mm-hmm. Grateful Gal says, never heard of Tom Zebra before. He's done that.
Tom Zebra's the OG. Yeah, he's an OG of California cop watchers for sure.
Yep.
It was Tom Zebra, Laura Shark, and Ricky Monday.
Gregory Jones says, if you had to pick a Mount Rushmore of auditors, you have to put one of the three Godfathers in. But how do you pick the rest, top four?
So for auditing, now if he's talking about auditors and cop watchers together, like my top four.
Are you talking about both Gregory Jones or just the auditors? Which? Because Tom Zebra is not an auditor.
Yeah, he's a cop watcher. That's the same with Bao. He doesn't really do audits. I mean, he'll do courthouses when he's there for something, but he's
including both in that.
Yeah, I would think the top three for me would be.
I'll let him answer.
Probably,
I don't want to answer that question.
For me, when it comes to auditing and cop watching, it would probably be James Freeman, News Now Houston. Them two would be the top, and that's because of just the way that they handle themselves, especially News Now Houston. He does his audits way professional. I think way more professional than most. So I like the way that he does that. James Freeman, fucking cracks me up. He's one of my favorites. And I've met James Freeman personally, so.
Right, you have.
Uh,
What about Amagansett Press? Whatever.
I like Amagansett Press. I started watching him when he still lived on the East Coast, and he's good. He's professional.
Colorado.
He's professional and he's really knowledgeable too. But I'd have to say my third would be Johnny 5-0. Because I think knowledge goes a long way. If you know what you're talking about, I mean, if you're auditing, make sure you know the laws in your city and your county. You know,
I'm not going to answer that question because every time I answer a question like that, everybody gets on me. So I'm not answering that.
My fourth would be SGV. That would be my fourth favorite right now. But I don't. Tom Zebra will be an OG for me, and he'll always be an OG. I kind of put him in a different category than others. I put him in Tom Zebra in a different category. I'd put like Gavin Syme in a different category. Even though Gavin Syme left America, the guy is real knowledgeable. And if he wouldn't have left America, he probably would have ended up Winehouse or something, you know?
Hmm. AJ says, I only watch Furry and SGV now. Too much drama in that genre. I like making my own stuff and Kip Bodas campaign on Twitch.
But I think he's more talking about like if there was a Mount Rushmore, who should be up there? Man, Tom Zebra would definitely have to be one of the faces. I would think News Now Houston would have to be one of the faces. Even Big Nick, because he'd been around for years doing it too. You know, Big Nick, South Florida, because that guy's really knowledgeable and articulate too. And he can give it to the cops too, as well. That whole Florida's got some really good professional auditors down there.
Uh-huh. I'm not going to answer who I would put on Mount Rushmore. Every time I answer, like I said, people jump on my bones, and I hate that. So I'm not going to answer it. I'll keep it to myself.
Have you seen that meme? What Mount Rushmore looks like on the Canadian side?
I haven't seen it.
All you have to do is Google what does Mount Rushmore look like from the Canadian side. It's pretty funny.
Oh, wow.
Amagansett Press is good. He was one of my first auditors that I started watching. My very first auditor that I watched was Gavin Syme. I was scrolling through Facebook videos, and one of his videos popped up where he had got pulled over, or I think it was a checkpoint or something that he was going through. And then from there, I seen the James Freeman video, and then a News Now Houston video, and then it just spread like wildfire.
I see. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that one. I'll keep it to myself, just like anything else. I won't answer that one.
You know, another crazy cop watcher is News Now Floyd. Do you know who he is?
News Now Floyd. No.
It's what is it? News Now Omaha. I don't remember his main channel. Omaha, whatever.
Ruby Davila, thank you. Davia, thank you for the $2 donation. Much appreciated. Did you deposit and you got my card? Thank you.
Thanks for supporting this stream, Ruby.
Yes, thank you very much. Hello, Wobbly Boost. How are you?
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, Grateful Gal.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, good.
Yeah, I think the first Amagansett video I saw was his yard sale video.
Grateful Gal says, when Gavin ran through the Mexico border and his kids got all cut up, I was pissed. Hello, Big Tim Hill, USA. Bobbly Boost. If you put Big Nick on Mount Rushmore, he'd go tear it down with his bare hands. Oh my God. Yeesh.
Yeah, there's a group of auditors that are just, I believe, that are just way more professional and stand out more than the others. And I think it just shows in their subscriptions, you know?
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
You know, one of my favorite channels is, and he's not really an auditor per se, is High Impact, Brian at High Impact. Do you watch any of his stuff, Mike?
High impact vlogs, right?
Yeah, High Impact Flicks also. He has been spending. He's been over on D Live lately every day, doing a live on D Live, and yeah, I like his work.
See my hat, Mike? Let me look at your hat.
Well, that's another guy that's really not into doing the audit.
Raiders hat. Wow.
Did you say traders?
Oh, Raiders hat, I said.
Oh.
Cool, because that's my football team, Raiders.
I thought they were moving to Vegas.
They are. They've got the stadium up and everything.
You know who else does good work and is not an auditor is ASD Docs. Andre Shouldn't Drink. Have you seen any of his
I
videos?
don't know what that is.
Yeah, he's
a lot of people I don't watch because I'm busy with my channel and stuff like that these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Andre does good work. He does podcasts with different auditors and puts stories together. He does good work.
Wobbly Boo said, I decided I'm a reporter, not an auditor or a groupie. I'm fine with both. Okay. Sin City Babe, says Ruby Davia.
I had a lot of fun on Wobbly's stream the other night. I was up till like, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning, jamming out music. That was a lot of fun though.
Did he sing?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'd play guitar and sing. Me, Pug, Wobbly did some songs. I don't know if Miss Stephanie came up and did any after I left or not, but Miss Stephanie's really good too.
Yeah.
We have musicians that come on there that don't even have instruments, that just sing, that do really awesome jobs too.
Uh-huh. That's good. Nothing wrong with that.
And it's a break away, and it's a break from the drama, you know. We all go in there, have a good time, take turns playing music, bullshit, make jokes, and kind of forget about what's going on outside for 4 or 5 hours.
Uh-huh.
I kind of think everybody needs that, you know, a break from reality.
Ruby Davia says, gotta go, Mike. Okay, much respect. Always, everyone. Thank you, Ruby. Ruby Tuesday. I love that song by the Rolling Stones.
We probably do a lot of music you'd like, Mike.
Ruby just gave me $5 donation super chat. Thank you, Ruby. Much appreciated. Love your Raiders hat.
Thanks, Ruby.
Thank you, Ruby, for supporting. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You play any instruments, Mike?
No. My brothers did. My older brother played lead guitar and rhythm guitar with the Fender, And
Y'all ladies take it
my
easy.
brother played Ludwig
Get
drums.
better soon.
They're both in bands.
Yes.
He should come to one of our music panels sometime and play some
All
music.
right. You take it easy.
Hey, thank you very much, man.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
Yep, you too. Love, Tom,
Yeah. Tim.
Tim. Okay, good. Take care, buddy.
Oh.
Love you
Bye,
guys.
Tim.
Bye, Tim. The other one's John, their brother. Tim and John are brothers.
Because some of them panels that we do, if there's only 2 or 3 people, man, you tend to get a little worn out from doing music because it just rotates so quickly. So the more musicians we have up there that want to do music, it's a little easier.
Grateful Gal says, okay, damn it, who wants to buy my son's saxophone? Laugh out loud. I don't play the saxophone.
I never learned how to play brass. I was in the strings in elementary school. I started in the orchestra, and then when I turned 16, my mom bought me my first electric guitar. And then it's just been guitar since then. Now I'll be 51 this year.
Oh,
But I heard 50 is the new 30 and 70 is the new 50.
oh wow.
Did your mom live to like 100 and
102. 102. Yep.
Man, I hope that for you, Mike. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Man, and she still had her tact, you know.
Yeah, I had all of her brain functions there. That's good.
Divine Barrel. Are you a fan of music, Mr. Maloney? I like some music. I like the Beatles, my favorite band of all time.
Grateful
And
Gal. I can do Country Road, and I did it on Wobbly Boost's channel the other night. I've done it several times. It's one I like John Denver. I want to learn a couple other of his songs that I really like, but I do know Country Roads, and I played that one quite a bit.
there you go. And my favorite song of all time by Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. That's it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a good instrumental.
That's my favorite song, though. I'm just saying, my taste. But Beatles are my favorite band, so of all time. Just an opinion.
I never learned any Beatles song. Pugface Media, I think, does a Beatles song.
What one did he do?
I don't remember. Was it one of their more famous ones? I think Pug did one. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
He knows Beatles songs. I know he does.
Pug's talented musician. He really is.
Yeah, he's good.
He does a rendition of a Pink song. Fucking amazing.
Uh-huh.
Had a heavy metal stream last night, and he was doing some Stained and some Queensryche. He's really good at it. He's talented for sure. Yeah, I never really learned any of the Beatles.
Happy
I like their music. I just never learned
thank
them.
you very much.
What do you like?
Appreciate it. I'm not selling these. I'm eating them.
I would be hard for me to narrow down a song. But my
Pugface Media.
My favorite band of all time is Iron Maiden.
And they always will be, right?
Yeah, I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan. They're one of the few bands that I have consistently liked every album. Like even Metallica, when Metallica first came out, I was a huge Metallica fan. But then after Injustice for All and they came out with the Black Album and all that, I had lost interest in them. They kind of lost that sound for me.
Pugface Media, would you like to come on panel? Beatles I Can Do, Let It Be, Suspicious Minds, Revolution, and Hey Jude. See, I knew he knew some Beatles songs. I was going to ask you that.
Yeah,
Pugface.
he's good.
You beat me to it on the answer. You're smarter than on Jeopardy.
We have a lot of fun in them panels. I enjoy myself. It really, I stopped playing music for 7, 8 years. I was just working and coming home, just stuck in that robot lifestyle. And then when all of this happened, and I saw my first music stream, I think it was a Pugface stream or maybe a Wobbly Boost stream, but I think it was Pugface because I think I met Wobbly Boost through Pugface, but it really got me back into picking up the guitar. Now I find myself, playing a lot more these days than I used to.
I got 59 minutes left to go. 59. It's about an hour.
I've done that Suspicious Minds by Elvis before. I know the song. I can play the song, Pug, but I doubt I could sing it. I might be able to.
Pugface Media, would you like to come on panel? Love to have you. Larry King, Toledo, Ohio. You're on the air with Larry King.
For an example, some of the bands that I did the other night on Wobbly Stream, I did some John Denver. I did an Elton John song. I did some Temple of the Dog. I did some Mad Season. I did some, what else did I do? I did some Zac Brown band.
Uh-huh.
I did some Iron Maiden. I think I might have done a couple other ones too. I don't know. I did a lot that night. It was one of them nights too that like my voice was right on. And normally it's not like that. Normally I'm a horrible singer and I have a hard time singing in key. But for some reason that night it was working. Yeah, Wobbly's good.
Okay, Puck, I sent you.
He does a John Prine song that's really fucking awesome.
I got some beef jerky. How long will it take me to rip it open? Like forever. Crap, I hate that. Cat can sing Elton John quite well, says Pugface.
I like that song. I don't know. Maybe that's just why, is because I just like that song. Well, the main reason why I even chose that is because like you and Violet can sing, because Pug and Violet can sing like many different genres, and I was kind of stuck in a one genre for a long time. And so I was just kind of just scrolling through, and that song came up, and I'm like, man, I kind of like that song. I think I'll try it. And it turns out I like it more than what I thought I did. Because now my wife's like, man, she's like, I like that song, but it's kind of wearing on me now.
I see. Wow.
Later, Wobbly.
I must go for a walk while sun shines. Be back later. Okay, Wobbly Boost. Take care, buddy. Enjoy your walk. I'm afraid to go out in the Salem air. Doesn't do me well.
It's nice here today, a little breezy, which is fine with me. Because it's kind of
hot.
It's warm. I don't know what the high is today. It's probably, my guess would be around 80, 85. It's nice in the shade. It'll be nice getting back to work next week though, because starting to feel a little imprisoned in my home.
When do you start? Monday?
Yeah, I'll start back on Monday. Monday through Friday gig.
Yeah.
which means I'll have to get back on a day sleeping schedule because my sleep schedule's all fucked up now, man. I'm up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and, sleeping half the day. So I got to get back on a morning schedule.
Right.
It'll be nice though. I mean, I don't have to go back to work. Would live just fine with just what my wife makes, but
You don't have to go to work.
I don't have to if I didn't want to. I mean, if I was, I shouldn't say that. My wife was like, "No, you need to go back to work." But
She'll tell you that.
yeah, oh yeah, she'd tell me that for sure. But I mean, if something was to happen and I wasn't able to go back to work, we'd be perfectly fine. But I like extra shit, so.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well. Isn't the last?
So the extra money will be good.
Sounds nice. Why I bought it. They didn't have any.
Hello, Seattle Judy. How are you? Good to see you. Almost missed you.
I not sure that song Pug, Someone Saved My Life Tonight. I would have to hear it. I probably could. I mean, I could play any song that's in that
The Sugar Bear.
website, but I don't know if I've even ever heard that song. I'd have to look at it.
You almost had me there.
Someone Saved My Life Tonight. I'll take a look at it.
Extra moolah is always good. I agree, Grateful Gal. And boy, did I get it.
Are you doing a music stream tonight, Pug?
I don't know if he is or not.
One of my favorite musicians right now and favorite songs is Thriller by Miss Stephanie.
She does a good job on that.
Yeah, dude, she does an amazing job on that.
Wow.
I hadn't watched all of her videos, and it came up on my recommended list, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that video, and then so I went and watched a bunch of her music. She's really good.
Good luck to Seattle Judy for getting to be retired in September, right, Seattle Judy? You're going to enjoy it, guarantee it. I love my retirement.
Yeah, Grateful Gal. The greatest thing about it is, so I was in, either a supervisory position or a managerial position for the longest time. And the stress that comes along with that gets heavy at times. So it's fortunate for me that I don't have to go back into them positions because financially we don't need the money. So I'm able just to take a lower, less stressful, position and just coast through my days like the old days. Like just go in, clock in, do my job and clock out. I don't have to deal with whiny employees. I don't have to deal with call-ins and, call-in six, and I don't have to deal with any of that. Don't have to deal with upper management. I'm only responsible for myself. So that makes me happy.
There you go.
And I don't even make that much. I make way, way less. Like I haven't made this lower amount of money for years, but I'm excited about it. It'll be fun.
Yep. Hope you're doing well, Seattle Judy. Hello, Hesperia News Service. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. I sure am.
And the extra money I get, I want to upgrade some of my photography equipment, and I want to upgrade a few more pieces of music equipment.
Los Angeles. Oh, that's school police. I don't care about school police.
I also haven't paid with your card by now, but I'm telling you, my daughter was seeing and I'm well, I know.
It's not the LAPD. They need to fire Michael Moore as LAPD police chief.
But I'm gonna have to talk to my credit union again when they're open in order to check out what went wrong because like I said, we left the stuff at Meinhardt. There was
How much I got?
with the card, and so we went out.
I got quite a while to go.
Yeah, we left the car.
September, huh? Seattle Judy, September she retires.
Oh, congratulations.
I will get congratulations in September for you. I will clap for you in September, Seattle Judy. Guarantee you'll love retirement. And don't go back to work or work part-time. Take it easy. Take a load off your feet.
Well, yeah, I know. But so
That's what I say.
And it won't take a card, and like I thought we had it sorted out, but then we went back in with a load of stuff with the
Much love to you, Seattle Judy.
carload of stuff for us, and we tried again, and it wouldn't work with mine.
Yes, I used to hang out in Chatsworth.
Something is screwed up in between the credit union.
That's the porn capital hub of the world.
So I had
Or is
to
it
find
Utah? I don't know.
it was okay to use the card.
Don't you guys have porn capitals in Utah? Salt Lake?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? One of the yeah, I thought that study came out like a few years back that it was like the
Yep.
highest in the nation for porn consumption.
Oh, it's consumption.
I believe that's what it was. I don't know whether that be magazines or online, but I know it was something like that.
Ron Jeremy's in jail. Yep.
Yeah, I seen a report about that, about attempted
So
rape
did I.
or something. I think that's what it was, attempted rape or something like that. I don't know.
I think so. Brigadier Jones. Can anyone name the wrestler named Captain Insanio who played in the late 90s film Big Daddy? I don't know his name. I'm not into wrestling.
Wasn't that the guy? Was that the same dude? Wasn't he in Jurassic Park also? Did he play
Was
the
he?
doctor in Jurassic Park, or is that a different guy?
I don't know. 'Cause I don't know wrestling people. It's Sunfar Sky and Doug, no thanks, and Mr. Turtle know all the wrestling people. I don't. I'm like the last person you want to ask for any answers for that.
I followed it over the years.
Did
Yeah, I remember back in the day, you know.
you stop following it?
Yeah. I think I stopped following it back in the Stone Cold Austin and The Rock days. The Rock's still one of my favorite wrestlers, just from the comedic side.
Oh wow! I don't know Paul White, aka the Giant, aka the Big Show. I don't know those guys.
You don't know the Big Show?
No, I told you I'm not into wrestling.
Big Show's been around for years.
I only know like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, Randy Savage.
What about Jimmy Superfly Snuka?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know. I don't know these wrestlers. I told you.
What?
I don't know any of them.
What?
I don't know any of them.
What?
I don't know any of them.
No, I heard you, Mike. George Jones, Gregory Jones was saying Stone Cold old catchphrase was what, and that was some of his catchphrases. Was what?
Oh,
What?
just snap into a Slim Jim or whatever it's called. Just that one.
Randy Savage. Macho
There
Man Randy Savage. Yeah, Ultimate Warrior was awesome. He was pretty awesome. I think he died of like mysterious circumstances or something. I remember old school wrestling though. When I grew up, when I was a kid, it was, Dustin Rhodes and Ted DiBiase and Rock and Roll Express and the Freebirds. That's when I was a kid.
Uh,
The Iron Sheik.
So, we went to Popeyes, guys got some food and I got a lemonade. But now, I'm looking for so we didn't have a problem with the card there, but then when we tried to do the ATM and get cash at the ATM.
hey, what? Oh, I gotta talk to Mom about dinner powwow. I'll be back. Entering the troops with the wrestling talk.
Gotcha. Yeah, Chris Jericho's all right. I like his band is all right. His band is not too bad. Fozzy. They're okay. I like Sting back in the Sting days after he went like the Crow Sting. I thought he was pretty good. He was entertaining. Yeah, Andre the Giant. That's how Hulk Hogan became champion. Body slammed Andre the Giant. And I mean, you'd have to be pretty old to remember when Mr. T was in the ring. When Mr. T was hanging out with Hulk Hogan. I watched a Discovery on Andre the Giant, and I don't remember, but that guy would like sit down when he would drink and seriously drink like 80 beers. Like 80 fucking beers. They showed a can of beer and hit the palm of his hand. Was the funniest looking thing ever. But I think he would sit down and drink like 80 beers. It was something crazy like that. Yeah, Triple H. I like Triple H. I like Triple H when they were in Yeah, he was good. Ric Flair. I've watched Ric Flair since I was a kid. Since I was a kid with the original Four Horsemen: Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, his brother Ole Anderson, and I don't remember that fourth. I don't remember the fourth guy's name. It slips my mind at the moment. Yeah, I like the whole Undertaker and Kane spin they did. I thought that was good. That was a pretty good storyline. I don't even know who a lot of these newer wrestlers are. Every now and again, I'll stop on the channel as I'm flipping through, and I'm like, "Ooh, I've never even heard of these guys." But it's a different generation, so they have different generation of wrestlers. Rowdy Piper, classic. Yeah, Dudley Brothers were good. They were entertaining, especially when they had What was that little skinny Dudley guy? What was that little skinny Dudley's name? Oh shit, that was funny. I forgot about that.
I like their onion.
Yeah.
Yep, Rowdy Piper was good. He was one of my favorites from years back. I like that movie he was in too. What was that movie? They Live. I think that's the one where he puts the glasses on and you could see the aliens, and it had all the subliminal messages everywhere. That was a good movie. Yeah, Spike Dudley. Yep. It's funny because I had just seen like one of my YouTube pages I follow is like top fives or whatever, and I think one of them was like the top 5 asshole wrestlers, and Bubba Dudley was one of them.
Hold on, guys, I'm coming back.
No worries, Mike.
All right, sounds good. Okay, I'm back.
Some of us old fucks were just showing how old we are by talking about
Wrestling.
wrestling, yeah.
Hello, El Sancho. Who's big Dudley? Who's that?
Oh, it was the Dudleys. They were a wrestling group. I think they came out probably, I want to say maybe early 90s is when they first started to appear. Maybe.
I don't know who
I
they
want to say the early 90s. They were entertaining.
are.
They were the guys that would put people through tables all the time. Always put someone through a table.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What an act that is. Oh, hello, Pug Face. How long did you wait?
Like 2 or 3 weeks.
Like a year?
Yeah, it was a long time. I'm just kidding. It's probably 10 minutes, but I was making some coffee in my pug mug. There.
Aw, you did a be cute pug. Let me
With some
adjust this.
homemade Irish cream, whipped cream. I just ran out. Damn it.
Does El Sancho want to come on panel? We can get 10 people on panel now.
Hey, that's a $12 coffee at Starbucks right there.
Mike, someone in your chat earlier said they hope El Sancho comes on to your panel. So
Yeah, that was that My Two Beagles?
wish and you shall receive.
There you go. Exactly.
How was your birthday, Mike? Did you get what you wanted?
I got everything I wanted. Everything was excellent. Although we derailed the Outback, but we did get Red Lobster, which is good. Fine with me.
Go potty, Cricket.
Grateful gal that said it. Sorry.
Not really.
My Two Beagles. What?
Not too big on Red Lobster. I'm a big steak fan, though.
Oh, I like it. I'd rather have Outback, but that was my first choice. But
Well, my ex-wife worked at Red Lobster for years, and she'd bring me food home all the time, and it just got boring.
The best part of Outback is the bread, right, Mike?
There you go.
Yeah, that was one of the last places me and the wife was actually able to eat before the close downs was Outback.
Outback.
Yep.
Was it going to reopen after COVID or no?
I have no idea.
Oh, crap. You'd be a SOL if they don't reopen up.
Come on, Kermit.
Divine Barrel, they are both the same ownership. I heard that before. That Outback and no, it wasn't Outback. It was
It's owned by a company called Darden.
Yeah, Darden Industries. Yeah, that's Red Lobster, Olive Garden.
That's what
who else is in there? Yep, Darden
Yeah.
Industries.
Outback's not included in that, is it?
I have no clue, but I know Red Lobster and Olive Garden are.
Yeah, I know. They're the same. I knew that a long time. I couldn't spit out Olive Garden, but yeah. The I like the biscuits from Red Lobster.
I got to step away just for 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay, my favorite restaurant is Buca de Beppo. Do they have those where you're at, Mike?
No. Aren't they in Beverly Hills?
No, I mean they're in different places in Southern California, from what I've seen.
No, but isn't one of them in Beverly Hills too?
Possibly. I've never been to that one. It's too rich for my blood.
Oh,
I'm like an hour east of LA. There's like one of them out here.
what's your second favorite restaurant?
Probably Chili's, because I like their chips and salsa and their chicken sandwiches.
We have, I think, a Chili's in Portland. We don't have one in Salem. I wish we did, because I like their ribs. God, those were good. What's your favorite restaurant in Beverly Hills, Pugface?
Believe it or not, I've never been to a restaurant in Beverly Hills.
Never been to the Palm or
No.
I've never been there either. I would like to. Ogden, Utah Cop Watch. Want to come on panel, buddy?
I can't stand LA, actually.
You can't stand what?
LA.
Well, you like where you're at, right?
Yeah, it's just easier to park out here. And if I really need to get to LA, I'm only an hour away.
I might
like-
miss that.
Kind of like the city I'm in. I live in the north end of the city, and I don't have to deal with a lot of the traffic and stuff. I mean, I could go live in other neighborhoods in the city, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, and it sucks. That's why I'm up here on the north end of the city.
Oh, wow.
Opposite traffic. As I'm going to work, as people are going, the majority of the people are going the opposite direction of me. I'm headed to the city at the end of the day. Everybody else is leaving the city. That makes sense.
I've never been to Utah because I've always thought it was too far. But after driving to Texas, I realized Utah is really not that far from me.
Yeah, it's not not a lot to see up here in the north part of the state. I mean, there's just the mountains. This is a big outdoor state. So if you're into fishing and hiking and outdoors, this is the place to be. Or skiing in the wintertime, this is the place to be. But in the summertime, my opinion, and I've lived here for a long time, and I'm doing this whole Escape the City series anyway. But southern Utah and the 5 national parks down there, fucking amazing. Moab, all that whole area. Arches, Bryce National Park, Canyonlands. It's just amazing shit that you never see other than in the movies.
Yeah, snowboarding's fun. Have you ever been snowboarding up there in Utah?
No, I lived here most of my life, and people ask me that. You live in Utah and you never learned how to ski? I'm like, never learned
Wow.
how to ski. But snowboarding sounds like it'd be fun. I can ride a skateboard. I would assume it's something similar.
Janice Spiteri does snowboarding and in the wintertime and skateboarding in the summertime.
If I had my choice, whether snowboard or ski, I'd probably pick the snowboard.
Yeah, if you've skied before, you'll pick up snowboarding real fast because the hardest part of learning how to snowboard is understanding the concept of an edge and how it works. So you'll pick it up really fast. I can snowboard down black diamonds, but I can't do jumps.
Oh, Conspiracy Against Transparency, who's on my panel, he is from Utah, Salt Lake City.
Have you met-
Utah Cop Watch wanted to know who's in Salt Lake City.
Oh yeah, we've talked on panel before. I think your panel, or it might have even been Jeff's panel.
Kat, have you ever met Sunflower? Have you ever bumped into her in a grocery or a Mormon temple?
I don't know her real name, and I don't know what she looks like, so I've never. I don't know if I've met her or not, but I kind of doubt it. But she lives about an hour south of me, which is Utah County, and I don't spend a lot of time in Utah County.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, right?
Well, there's a few canyons there that we'll travel to. When I went up to Bridalveil Falls, that's in Utah County. Vivian Park and Sundance, that's all Utah County.
Ogden, Utah Cop Watch just said, I'm going to head to Salt Lake this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on around here this weekend. I mostly just...
They're not shooting fireworks, right? They're not supposed to, right?
I don't know, to be honest with you. It never stopped.
Foreigners ain't gonna let you do that. You know that.
I live in the hood, Mike, so it doesn't matter if there's illegal or not. It never stops people in the hood from celebrating the 4th of July and lighting off fireworks till 2 a.m. So it doesn't matter if it's legal or not.
If a cop stops you, you can tell them that you're an active Mormon and you know the prophet. You know Prophet Nelson. They won't arrest you then. You can say you're related to Prophet Nelson.
Hey, just so you know, my wife's related to Gordon B. Hinckley. Do you know who that is?
Yes, he was a prophet.
Is he a president or something?
Really?
He was a president.
Is she really related to him?
Yeah. Yeah, her brother's last name is Hinckley. Her mom's last name is Hinckley.
I did not know that. Wow.
Who's this? Your wife?
Cop Watch says,
yeah, my wife's family.
Hell, fireworks been going off forever for weeks, he said. Is that true?
Yeah, they've been here in our neighborhood. They really don't stop. When you live in the hood, man, you can have fireworks in fucking December, you know? It doesn't matter.
And when people run out of fireworks, or if they don't have fireworks, they just use their guns.
Well, and you know, the Wyoming border is only 50 miles from Salt Lake. So you could just drive out there for an hour, buy all the fireworks you want any time of year, and bring them home if you don't get caught.
Oh, there you go.
Or if you know somebody that works at the local firework warehouse here in town, then you get the hookup.
I've always wanted to take a Roman candle and just aim it at someone. But it would be like a two-way game. It would be like, you know, like paintballing, but with
I got hit in the eye. I got hit in the eye with a Roman candle. When we were kids, 16 years old, there's about 8 of us, and we split teams. We got on each side of the street. We each had 4 Roman candles, and the thing was you couldn't move. If you got hit, you were out of the game. I was the first one hit, and I watched it spiral, came right for me, whack right in the eye. And it looked like from the next... No, I wasn't wearing glasses. The next day, I woke up, and it looked like I had a black eye, but it wasn't black. It was where I got burned from the projectile.
The powder.
It looked like I had a black eye, but it wasn't. It was just a burn.
Mm.
My worst fear would be blowing off my finger with a M80 or something.
Hell yeah, I worked at a firework company for 8 years back in the early 90s, and we make all kinds of shit. Sparkler bombs were the big ones. You know, you get about 3 or 4 packages of sparklers, and you duct tape the shit out of it, and you leave one poking up in the middle, and you fucking light it, and then you haul ass. You haul ass because them things shoot shrapnel.
Ogden, Utah Cop Watch. Would you like to come on panel? I could put you on. You got 25.
Have you ever had
Huh?
Have you ever had Ogden on your panel, Mike?
Yeah, he's been up here before.
Has he?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Seen
I
him
don't
up here before. Yeah, he's got long hair.
Oh, okay.
Rocker dude.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, he's been up here before.
He ain't Mormon either, right? StreamYards? Yeah,
No,
we're in
he just moved here from California like a year ago.
We're part in California. Southern?
I don't know. He just posted that in chat. That's how I know.
Hit me a mail, a Gmail. I can get 10 people on here, guys.
I
Oh,
don't like
did
the way that sounded. Hit me a mail.
Hit me in Gmail.
they changed it now?
Sacramento. Okay.
You can put more than 6 people on the panel now?
Yes,
That's
because I got the paid version. The free version, you
Oh,
only get 6.
nice. Nice, Mike.
They just announced it. I found out about it Sunday. They put it on my announcement like on Tuesday, I do believe.
Have you ever seen a panel with 10 people on it? I bet it
Yeah.
would be
I
pretty
used to with
stressful.
with the
Skype.
old Hangouts. I did that, and it was stressful as all get out.
Well, Skype panels are like that where you just have to be watchful and kind of have
Okay.
whoever's running the panel would have to, let people talk and not cut each other off and mute people when they need to be muted so other people can talk.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You should try it sometime. I'd love to see 10 people trying to talk at the same time.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
fun.
it's really crazy.
Especially
AJ,
on one of your panels, Mike. You know how that would be. You know how some of your panels have been crazy with 6 people on it. Imagine with 10 people.
Minnehaha Street has very new service. Back in the day when I was up there, 10 respect booyah, yeah. I can get 10 people on here now. AJ, you want to come on panel? Yes or
AJ
no?
makes music.
No, I don't think so. Maybe
No.
she does. I don't know.
You haven't seen any of her videos? Is it a girl?
Yeah. Yep. I haven't seen her answer yet. She wants to come on panel.
Very nice. Shoot, can't find my shovel.
I've lived in other states, so
AJ,
I've lived in Nevada, I've lived in Idaho, and I've also lived
Holy.
in South Dakota. But I like Salt Lake. If my wife, got a promotion and we had to say move to Texas or, move to
okay.
wherever, then I would do that. But I kind of like it here. I like the 4 seasons, even though I bitch about the cold and the hot.
All right.
I still enjoy 4 seasons.
I love the Midwest. I visited South Dakota once. Went to.
Okay, I just sent you a link. Ogden, Utah. Just sent you a link.
You go to Mount Rushmore?
Actually, I did. Yeah, that might be. I'm glad I went because it's like before the World Trade Center went down, I regretted like never ever seeing the original World Trade Center in person. So now I'm glad I saw Mount Rushmore before they take it down.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, the way things are going now, this might be the last 4th of July, because after this weekend it might be racist to celebrate it. So
All right.
You never know.
Here is Mr. Ogden, Utah, guys. Hello, peace.
Hey, hey, finally.
Have you been on my panel before?
I have never been up here, Mike. I have tried and tried and tried, and this is the first time.
It's about
oh yeah, maybe the link wasn't working or something last time.
Oh, I'm stupid at computer shit. So it's all on my end.
You made it.
I
You
do everything on my phone.
Well, we all know you're not Mormon, correct?
Hell no. Hell no.
That's what Conspiracy Against Transparency says.
Yeah. Hell no.
I'm
I
still
think
Mormon.
the
I'm
weirdest
still-
fucking people on the
You
planet.
guys get in up there, man.
I'm still
Because
Mormon in the books.
Them damn Mormons are strict up there.
I'm still Mormon in the books.
Right, you are. You have records in the church.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's son is Mormon, but he's a good kid. He's a great kid.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
met
I,
some really
I
cool.
actually enjoy being around him.
I've met some really cool Mormons that.
Oh yeah, I'm around. I run around in everywhere.
Yeah, there's definitely different types. You have the type that accept people for who they are, and you have the type that don't.
Yep. And you can tell my
Yeah.
old lady. She
Yeah.
lived here for 20-something years. She lived in Layton, and then moved to California. We met, and then kind of sort of flipped a freaking coin and ended up here.
Yeah,
I
that's
never
all right,
thought
man.
I'd be living in Utah.
I like
Mike,
it.
did I ever
It's
tell
good
you
stuff.
my Mormon cookie story? So these two female Mormon missionaries came to my door once, and like you know, through the years, usually when that happens, I'll just say, "Oh no, thanks, I'm not interested." But actually, I decided to be nice to them, and I talked to them for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then like every week for like a straight month, they'd come over on the weekend and they'd bring me cookies and all kinds of stuff. Mormons are very nice. Like I've never met a bad Mormon.
Yeah, they're here mostly in Utah.
I worked before I retired. I was working down at Salt Lake at the VA hospital. I've never met. I came from California, one of the most, one of the most gay states I've ever been into. All right. I came from California, liberal state, Democratic. I moved to Utah. I never thought I'd see more gay people at a hospital. In a Mormon state.
Yeah, I honestly believe
That blew me away.
that's why the suicide rate in Utah is so high, is because they have that whole, what do they call it, Mike? What is that? Conversion therapy? Conversion therapy.
Yeah,
is
it's
what they call
conversion
it.
therapy.
And if their
They're
child
supposed to stop that, but
if their child is gay, they send them to a psychologist or a psychiatrist
yeah,
and have them go through these, I call it brainwashing courses, so that make them not gay. I mean, if you're gay, you're gay. You cannot just make somebody not gay.
it ain't a cold. You don't catch it one day and it's gone the next.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. And in Utah, they called it conversion therapy, and I believe it's legal in other states as well. But I believe they just passed a law where they did something to it. They didn't make it illegal.
They made it illegal here.
Did they make it illegal? Yeah.
Yeah, they just passed the law. They made it illegal here.
Yeah, you can get married. You could be gay and get married in Utah. You know that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my wife's parents, well, her stepmom, my wife's stepmom, is a minister, and she does gay weddings.
Wow.
You know, I've lived in Utah for just over a year. June 7th was my, June 7th was my 1 year mark.
How do you like it in Utah?
After 22 years in California and other years in all the other countries and states, Utah, I can actually call my home. I have never met more freaking polite people here.
That's because the Mormons invaded, the Danites invaded Utah.
They are just, they're too nice to a point sometimes. It irritates the hell out of me. So, and I've told a few of them, it's like, look, you're too damn nice. I could be from somewhere where everybody's angry.
Yeah, but you don't want to get caught with a Danite cop, man.
Oh,
James Freeman almost got shot by one.
I've had my problems here with them, you know, in Ogden.
Yeah, they're definitely some good ones and some bad ones here.
Oh yeah,
I've met both.
I went to a couple of protests and did some videos, and I had a good interaction with a cop. I didn't even put him on blast. You know, I filmed it. You could hear him talk, but I just had the camera pointed to the ground. He's sitting in his vehicle, and we're talking about, you know, the day and what's going on. And he told me his feelings about everything that was going. It was probably one of the best videos I've ever taken. It's hard to hear and it's not real long. And then I did the protest. There was no protest down in Salt Lake or at the Capitol or police station. So I went to the Capitol and did that little protest up there.
Yeah,
you look like Jesus Christ, by the way.
The day I went down to the protest, it was that Saturday. Now I'd gone live before, even though I don't have 1,000 subs. I've gone live before on StreamYards, and for some reason I can't get it to work on this phone. I tried. I couldn't go live. So finally, I just had to Facebook Live it.
Was that when they started burning the cars?
Yeah, I was right there. I was there when it happened. I was right there when it happened. And right before that, the homeless crackhead jumped up on top of it and took a dump on it before they lit it on fire.
There's two other guys. One's in West Valley and the other one's in Salt Lake.
Yeah,
they were down there.
Yeah, Utah. Was it Utah Cop Watch and Salt Lake City?
Salt Lake City Cop Watch and oh crap! It's Utah. His name's Jose.
Yeah, isn't it Utah Cop Watch, AKA something or other?
Something like that. Yeah.
You didn't work with that guy?
I haven't. I haven't. But I haven't seen any of his videos lately.
Yeah, I've been out with both of them.
Weren't you with them when they did the Hill Air Force Base? Were you with them then?
Yeah, I was at Hill Air Force Base.
Yeah.
My files got corrupted. I finally got them. I finally got the video from all that stuff. It's taking me
put it
months.
up. I want to see it.
All right.
They never arrested you guys for that either, did they? Hello, Rusty Bedspring.
Nope, never arrested us. Just talked to us.
They were pretty cool to you guys, have to admit.
Yeah, they were really cool. The Air Force MPs were really nice.
Yeah.
The cop was extremely polite. And I had no problems talking to him.
I know a couple of secret spots for auditing here in the city that nobody's ever audited before, but I've been holding on to the information until, one of them groups of cop watchers come through town, and then they'll point them in the right direction. I've
done the FBI out there, and I went out there on a Friday afternoon and nothing. It was crickets. I was out there for like 3 hours. There was a guy from Arizona came out and we met up. It was crickets. And we walked all the way around that damn building. I never even posted that shit. That's boring.
Yeah, we went through Ogden last weekend. We went up to Logan. We went up to Bear Lake and spent the day up at Bear Lake.
Nice. Look, you ever come through, man? Hit me up.
Yeah, it was only I was surprised. I thought it was a lot longer to get there, but it only took us not even 2 hours and we were there.
Yeah, it's a
What
short
is-
trip.
Is the guy that said short trip? Are you the guy that? What's your YouTube name?
Who?
What's your YouTube name?
Who?
The guy with I have hair. What's his YouTube name?
Ogden, Utah Cop Watching Community Watch.
Ogden,
Yeah,
Utah,
Watch,
and Cop Watch.
Ogden, Utah Community Watch and Cop Watch. Jeff is here. Did that on my channel. He changed my name. It's supposed to have I have gray hair.
Oh wow!
It's funny. When I first came out with my name, I got my channel name from I was watching the Eric Brandt live show, and he had just happened to mention both of these words in the same sentence, and I kind of put them together. I'm like, God, that'd be kind of a good name. And then I have people tell me, man, it's way too long. It's too hard. That name just doesn't work. But every single person that tends to read it, especially the big cop watchers, the big famous guys, are like, oh, I dig that name. And it stands out. And every time I'm in a comment section on one of their channels, they always comment on it because I think that name just kind of stands out.
It just had conspiracy on it. That's why I didn't know it was cat.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was you out there. It just had conspiracy on it.
I got 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
Just saying.
A lot of people call me Cat. That's the one downside is trying to tag me in a post. It's a lot to it's a lot to type in.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah,
is.
a lot of people will either, tag me as Cat or, a lot of people know me as Clay because that's my name.
Well, I'm Dave.
You're Dave and he's Clay. Clay Dave.
Hopefully we can meet up and hit the bricks for a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to be finally going back to work starting on Monday, so I'm excited about that.
Nice. Yeah, you've been out of work for a minute, man.
Yeah, I've been out of work for I want to say since February, since the beginning of March, maybe.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a nice vacation though, but
yeah,
it'll be nice getting back to work too.
It's time to get back to work and get some purpose.
Yeah, even though I mean, we don't need the money. I want the money.
Yeah.
I want the money.
Man, I'm retired and that's why I work 3 days a week. I want the money. I want that extra paycheck. That way I have money to spend on something else besides
extra. Yeah. Extra.
I have a motorcycle that needs tires. I have chickens that need food. I just redid my backyard. Me and my old lady. So I want to buy more guns. All that fun stuff.
I think Rusty Bedspring was in the Wobblies music show the other night. He was on there. I think he was on there. That was a lot of fun. Mike, you should join one of them panels one time. We have a lot of fun doing that. The downside is usually when we do the Australian music panels, it's, midnight for us.
Hey, Mike, I appreciate you having me on.
You can come on again if you want.
All right.
Now he's got your email.
I got 6 minutes left.
All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here and spend some time with my dog, my old lady, my chickens, and my garden.
Hey, you can have Sister Wives in Ogden, right?
Huh?
You can have Sister Wives in Ogden, right?
Oh, hell no. I got 3 chickens, a girl, and 2 cats. I don't need nothing else.
and 2 more Sister Wives.
Hell no.
I'm going to move to Utah so I can have them. Just
keep the cameras rolling, gentlemen.
All right, later.
Laters.
Bye-bye.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. I don't need two women calling me a retard every day. One is enough.
Oh man.
Oh. That was a fun panel, Mike. I had
Yeah,
some
I'm
good
glad
laughs.
it went fast. I only got 5 minutes left, guys.
Yeah, it did go really fast.
Around. He hasn't said anything hardly. Pug, are you around? Pug Face Media. Seattle Judy says, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Michael, everyone, yeah, this evening is going to be a blast.
I've hung out in News New England's panels. I haven't commented, but I've hung out there and listened. You put on some pretty good shows.
I'm looking at some Jesus pictures now as we speak.
Is it white Jesus, Mike? Because that's racist.
I'm not going to no answer. No comment. I plead the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution of the United States. I don't want to incriminate myself.
Isn't the concept of a God like what the person sees, you know, or believes inside, not a poster of what somebody would look like, but more of a belief?
There's more of a depiction of pictures of Jesus.
I mean, you got to assume anyway, right off the bat, if he was born in the Middle East, he's not going to be a white dude. You know?
Right. Gotcha. I gotta get my dinner, guys.
No worries, Mike. We'll close the show out. We got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
What?
We got our food
Okay.
delivered. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
but Utah, like any other state,
Eating
has
late
its
tonight.
pros and cons. If you like the outdoors and mountains, this is definitely a place to be. And if you like living in the most polluted city in America, this is the place to be. I believe Salt Lake City was #1 for the most polluted city last year for a big portion of the year. And the reason is Utah's surrounded by mountains, or Salt Lake is surrounded by mountains, the Salt Lake Valley here. It's completely surrounded by mountains and it sits in a bowl. So the pollution builds in the bowl and the mountains block the wind from coming in and emptying the bowl out a lot of the times. So the air here gets really bad, and it gets to be where we're one of the worst cities in the nation a lot of years.
I gotta close up my show.
And if you're ever on my channel and you look at the backdrop on my channel, the picture of that, of the view from the view of downtown Salt Lake City from the skyline, from the mountain, and you can't even, then the pollution is so bad you can't even see the city. It's pretty crazy. It gets sickening at times. And I have COPD, so it gets hard on me some days.
I've got less than a minute to go.
All right, Mike, well, I'll hop.
Is Pugface around?
Yeah, he just came back on.
I had
He's
to
throwing it.
fix my main water line.
Oh,
Pug, you got final thoughts?
No, I just want to say thanks for having me and
You're always welcome. Come on.
happy birthday. And
Thank you.
I was about to mail you something, but I got lazy. And do you have anything on your wish list that you didn't get? If I have it sitting around here, I'll ship it to you.
big screen TV, Mike. Big screen TV.
No.
No.
No. Send me a Pug t-shirt. For your
I'll
merch,
send you some.
your merch.
I'll send you something with a pug on it.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
fine. A pug shirt?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. I'd like
I'll,
that. A pug shirt.
I'll think of something.
All
Is
right.
it a new main that you had to put in there?
No, the water line was leaking. Fixed it earlier. I was just kind of cleaning it up. But,
Anyway, we got to go, guys.
All
thanks,
right,
Mike.
Mike.
Thanks, Kat. Hey, Kat. I think.
Cat.
I
Thank
think
you,
Wob.
Pug.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I think Wobbly said he's gonna go live in like probably 4 hours or 5 hours from now.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'll be up, but if I am, I'll hop on.
Okay. All right. Thanks
All
again, Mike. See ya.
All right,
Yeah,
Mike.
you
See ya.
Yep. You guys
Thanks,
are welcome.
Mike.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks, chat.
Both
Thanks,
of you
Ruby.
guys, all three of
Thanks,
you guys.
Ruby. Thanks, Ruby, for supporting the stream.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all. Bye.